how I did that? It's on only 9:24, so now all of you guys that are on paper, you can go home before your fucking ankle bracelet blows out. I hate it when that happens. It's like... that record did pretty good too. But me, not so much. I had problems with drugs in general since I was a young teenager. And I grew up in a place where there were plenty of them and they were cheap. And I didn't concentrate on one drug in particular, and that sort of kept things at bay a little bit for a while. And then, including hard drugs. I was using heroin long before I went to Nashville, Tennessee to be a professional songwriter. But I got to Tennessee and the dope sucked and it was expensive, so I just didn't bother with that from that point on. And I drank whatever Guy and Susanna Clark drank because I just couldn't afford to do anything else. But basically what happened is eventually I started making records and I started making more money, a lot more money, and I started traveling around the world and went to places where the drugs didn't suck. And I got into trouble pretty quickly. By the time the Copperhead tour was happening, I was flying to San Antonio to a methadone program that I'd managed to talk into giving me take-homes, even though I'd never dropped a clean urine in my life. And I just, somehow I kept it going. I don't really know how. And then I made another record after that and did another tour after that. But I was in trouble. All the people around me knew it. Now, if I was still proud of the songs that I was writing, but I have to admit the material was getting darker. And the only upside I can think of about that part of my career is that maybe I was able to look into some places that I wouldn't have been able to look into otherwise. I guess what it really is, you just write what you can write. My name is Billy Austin. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Oklahoma, quarter Cherokee, I'm told. Don't remember Oklahoma, been so long since I left home. It's like I've always been in prison, and I've always been alone. Didn't mean to hurt nobody, never thought I'd cross that line. I held up a filling station like I'd done 100 times. The kid done like I told him. He laid face down on the floor. Yes, I never know what made me turn and walk back to that door. Ran like thunder, my ears rang like a bell. But no one come running, so I just called the cops myself. Took the time to get there. I believe I could have run. I just should be feeling something. one man, but my trial was over quickly, and the hard way began. A court upon a lawyer could not look me in the eye, just stood up, closed his briefcase when they sentenced me to die. Now my way's over, and as the final light drags by, won't stand here and tell you I don't deserve to die. But there's 97 men here, we're mostly black, brown, we're all poor. Yeah, most of us are guilty. Who are you to say for sure? So when a preacher comes to get me, he'll shave off all my hair. Could you take the long walk with me, knowing hell was waiting there? Could you pull that switch yourself, sir, with a sure and steady hand, and then go home and tell yourself, sir, you're better than I